Most people think aging is all downhill after 60. But what if I told you that the first hour of your day could quietly predict whether you'll live past 90? Here's what most seniors don't realize. If you're waking up stiff, tired, or foggy, it's not just getting older. These are your body's early warning signs that it's not recovering properly overnight. The good news? You can change that, starting tomorrow morning. Because across the globe, vibrant seniors in their 70s, 80s, even 90s, share a few key habits that completely change how they age. And they all do them before 9 a.m. They're simple, powerful, and take just a few minutes each. Number 4 only takes 30 seconds, and it could save you from the number 1 cause of injury in older adults. I'm Lewis from Better Aging Advice, and I help older adults cut through health myths to feel younger, longer, with simple, research-backed strategies that actually work. In this video, you'll discover 7 proven morning habits that boost strength, protect your brain, and help you feel steady on your feet, without needing a gym, a trainer, or fancy equipment. These aren't trends or gimmicks. They're backed by science. And they're tailored specifically for bodies over 60. Let's dive into the daily habits that could help you stay sharp, steady, and strong, well into your 90s. Habit 1, get sunlight within 30 minutes of waking. Have you ever noticed how some mornings feel harder than others, even if you slept the same number of hours? You wake up groggy, your mood is off, and it feels like your brain is wrapped in fog. That's not just bad sleep. For many seniors, it's actually a missing signal your brain desperately needs, and that signal is morning sunlight. Here's what's really happening. As we age, our body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm, gets less sensitive. It stops firing the same way it used to. And when it's out of sync, everything feels off: sleep, mood, digestion, even balance. But there's a fix. And it starts with the light you get in the first 30 minutes of your day. Just 5 to 10 minutes of natural sunlight, either by stepping outside or standing near a bright window, can reset your internal clock. This light tells your brain, it's morning. Time to wake up, energize, and reset. It boosts your serotonin, which helps you feel calm, focused, and steady. Later in the evening, that serotonin naturally converts to melatonin, improving your sleep quality without pills. This is especially powerful for older adults. Why? Because after 60, your eyes let in less light. Your brain needs a stronger signal to function like it used to. If you stay indoors with dim lights or only flip on the lamp, your brain stays confused. You'll feel tired in the morning and wired at night. Over time, this confusion can lead to mood swings, memory issues, and even higher fall risk due to mental fog. But here's the beauty of it: you don't need to jog, stretch, or meditate to get this benefit. Just open the door. Breathe the morning air. Let the light hit your face. Do it while drinking your water or feeding the dog. Every morning you get sunlight, you're training your body to age better. It costs nothing. Takes just minutes. And it sets the tone for the entire day. One viewer shared, "I started doing this before coffee. I've had less brain fog and actually started sleeping through the night again. I feel like myself." Think of this habit as nature's reset button. And the earlier you press it, the more benefits you stack. Habit 2, hydrate before coffee. Before you brew that first cup of coffee, pause. Because what you do right before caffeine hits your system can either set you up for a day of clarity, or leave you dragging with brain fog, joint stiffness, and low energy. Here's the truth most people miss, especially as we age: you wake up dehydrated. It's natural. Your body's been working all night, repairing tissue, detoxing your brain, and regulating hormones, all without a single sip of water. Now, imagine trying to jumpstart your brain, muscles, and joints with a dry engine. It's no wonder so many seniors wake up stiff, slow, or disoriented. And coffee? While comforting, it's a diuretic, meaning it can actually pull even more water from your body, making that dehydration worse. But there's a simple fix that can transform how you feel by 9 a.m. Drink 1 full glass of room temperature water with a pinch of sea salt, right after waking. Here's why this works so well: that little bit of salt helps your body absorb the water faster and more effectively. It replenishes electrolytes, which are essential for nerve function, balance, and even thinking clearly. Especially for older adults, staying properly hydrated isn't just about drinking more, it's about absorbing more. As we age, our sense of thirst dulls. We stop getting the strong signals. But our cells still need the same hydration. Even mild dehydration in seniors can increase the risk of falls, slow down brain processing, and worsen joint pain. It's one of the most overlooked causes of morning fatigue. So, here's your new routine. Keep a glass by your bedside or on your kitchen counter. Before you sip your coffee, hydrate first. Take that moment to reawaken your body, gently and effectively. Think of it like giving your cells their first breath of morning air. You'll feel looser, clearer, and more alert within minutes. A viewer named Carl messaged us, "I started adding this one habit before my coffee. My hands aren't stiff in the morning anymore, and I'm thinking more clearly at breakfast. It's such a small shift, but it changed my whole day. It takes less than 60 seconds. No pills. No stretching. Just water, salt, and intention." Sometimes, aging well isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things first. Habit 3, the 90-second joint wake-up routine. Have you ever tried getting out of bed in the morning, only to feel like your body is stuck in slow motion? Your ankles don't bend right. Your back feels tight. Even your hands can't grip the toothbrush like they used to. That's not just old age, it's stiff joints that haven't been properly awakened yet. See, overnight, your body slows down circulation. Your joints produce less synovial fluid, the natural lubrication that helps them move smoothly. And for seniors, this decline happens faster. But here's the good news, you don't need a full workout to feel better. Just 90 seconds of gentle, targeted movement, before you even leave your bed, can make a massive difference in how you move the rest of the day. This is called your joint wake-up routine. And it's as simple as this: while lying in bed, slowly rotate your ankles in circles, 10 times each direction. Next, roll your wrists and gently flex your fingers open and closed. Slowly turn your neck side to side, like saying no in slow motion. Finally, roll your shoulders up and back while inhaling deeply. That's it. No equipment, no standing required, just smooth, easy motion to get your joints talking to each other again. Here's why it works. These small, deliberate movements increase circulation to your joints and trigger the release of synovial fluid. Think of it as natural joint oil. It also sends signals to your brain that it's time to start coordinating balance and movement again. Especially for older adults, this can help reduce fall risk, stiffness, and even pain later in the day. And here's a little bonus: doing this first thing in the morning can actually reduce inflammation long term, because movement stimulates your lymphatic system, which helps remove waste and toxins that build up overnight. Still watching? This next habit changed everything for a 78-year-old gentleman I worked with. He used to need help getting out of bed. Now he walks to the kitchen unaided, thanks to these small daily movements. And remember, this isn't about exercise, it's about gentle mobility. It's about telling your body and brain that it's safe, strong, and ready. Imagine the difference in your day when your joints feel smooth instead of rusty. When your first steps are confident instead of careful. Start tomorrow morning. Take those 90 seconds, before checking your phone, before coffee, and reconnect with your body. You'll be amazed how quickly it pays off. Habit 4, do a 30-second balance check. Here's something most people don't realize until it's too late: falls don't just happen. They build up, quietly, subtly, through tiny imbalances you don't notice until the day your foot slips, your knee buckles, or your body doesn't respond in time. In fact, research shows that subtle balance loss is one of the strongest predictors of future falls. And for adults over 65, a fall isn't just a stumble, it can mean broken bones, lost independence, or long recovery. But here's the part that should give you hope: you can retrain your balance in just 30 seconds a day, while doing something you already do. Here's how. Stand on one foot while brushing your teeth. That's it. Use the sink or wall for support at first if needed. Alternate feet each day. If you can't lift your foot completely, just shift more weight onto one side, it still activates the muscles. This may sound too simple to matter, but here's why it works. This tiny habit trains something called proprioception, your body's ability to sense where it is in space. Proprioception declines naturally with age, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting or doing repetitive motions. But when you challenge your balance, even briefly, you activate micro-stabilizer muscles in your feet, ankles, hips, and core. These are the silent heroes that keep you steady when stepping off a curb, turning quickly, or catching yourself when tripping. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that short daily balance drills like this one significantly reduced fall risk in adults over 65. This isn't about being perfect, it's about being proactive. And the earlier you build these muscles, the more likely you are to stay independent longer. Imagine being able to carry groceries, walk uneven paths, or dance with your grandkids, without second-guessing your footing. And yes, it takes just 30 seconds. No gym. No equipment. Just a toothbrush and intention. Still here? Number 5 is something I saw transform a 72-year-old's mindset almost overnight. Habit 5, practice gratitude. Recall. Let's talk about something powerful you can do without lifting a finger. But it can lift your entire day. As we age, it's easy to get weighed down by worries, health concerns, loneliness, or simply the feeling that time is slipping by. Many seniors silently battle a quiet anxiety that builds over the years. That's not weakness. That's life experience. You've lived through losses, transitions, and changes that younger generations can't even imagine. But here's what's remarkable: your brain still responds to emotional rewiring, even into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. And one of the most powerful rewiring tools? Gratitude. This isn't just positive thinking fluff. It's a daily habit that changes your biochemistry. Here's how to do it: while you're washing your face, brushing your hair, or straightening your bed. Silently recall 3 things you're grateful for. Anything. A warm cup of tea. A neighbor who smiles. The fact that you woke up this morning. It doesn't have to be profound, it just has to be yours. Why does this matter? Because studies show that gratitude lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that wears down your immune system, memory, and mood. And in brain imaging research, older adults who regularly practiced gratitude had larger, healthier brain volume in areas tied to emotional regulation and resilience. Translation? Gratitude literally strengthens the parts of your brain that help you handle stress, stay sharp, and feel calm, no matter your age. It's one of the most gentle but potent habits you can adopt. Quick testimonial line: one viewer added this to their morning and told us, "I haven't felt this steady in years." There's something deeply grounding about starting the day in appreciation rather than anxiety. It gives you a quiet kind of strength that shows up in your voice, your posture, and even your relationships. Think of it as your mental vitamin, fueling your spirit just as much as water or food fuels your body. And the best part? You're not adding another task. You're simply pairing it with something you already do, transforming a routine moment into a restorative one. Because aging well isn't just about physical health, it's also about emotional sturdiness. Gratitude builds that. Day by day. Habit 6, eat protein first, not sugar. Here's a hard truth: what you eat first thing in the morning can either set you up for energy, or sabotage you with fatigue, fog, and cravings. And yet, many seniors still reach for the same breakfast they've eaten for decades: toast, cereal, or even fruit juice, without realizing it could be speeding up aging from the inside out. That morning muffin or slice of bread may feel comforting, but here's what happens under the surface: your blood sugar spikes, then crashes. And with it goes your focus, your mood, and even your balance. But there's a simple shift: just change the order. Eat protein first. Instead of reaching for sugar or refined carbs, prioritize a boiled egg, a few spoonfuls of Greek yogurt, a small handful of almonds or walnuts. Don't need a full plate. Just enough to give your body what it actually needs to wake up strong. Why it works: as we age, our muscles naturally shrink, a process called sarcopenia. Less muscle means slower metabolism, weaker bones, and less stability. But protein slows that decline. It feeds your muscles, steadies your blood sugar, and reduces inflammation. A 2023 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who started their day with at least 20 grams of protein maintained more lean muscle and had better glucose control, even into their 80s. That's not just about looking strong, it's about staying independent. Being able to carry groceries, climb stairs, pick up a grandchild. That all starts at the breakfast table. Plus, protein keeps you full longer, so you're less likely to snack on blood sugar spiking treats later in the day. You're not giving up breakfast. You're just flipping the script, fueling your body before feeding your cravings. Try this: tomorrow, before your toast or fruit, eat 1 egg or a spoon of yogurt first. Notice how steady you feel an hour later. No crash. No fog. Because aging well isn't about restriction, it's about reordering your routines in your favor. And when you nourish your muscles and metabolism in the morning, you're sending a signal to your body, I'm still here, and I'm still strong. Habit 7. Review a why statement. Let's get honest. No habit, no matter how healthy, sticks for long unless you know why you're doing it. And for seniors, that why is often the missing link. Because once the career ends, the kids are grown, and the calendar slows down. Many older adults quietly wonder, what now? That silent drift, the feeling of losing direction, can feel subtle at first. But it's powerful. And science shows it's not just emotional, it's physical. A groundbreaking study published in Psychological Science found that older adults with a strong sense of purpose lived longer, had better memory scores, and lower risk of Alzheimer's, even when other factors like income or health history were controlled. Think about that. Purpose protects your brain. It literally fuels the circuits responsible for attention, planning, and emotional regulation. And here's the best part, you don't need a grand mission to tap into it. You just need a sentence. A reason. A personal why. Try writing one down and placing it on your nightstand or bathroom mirror. Something like, I want to stay strong enough to dance at my granddaughter's wedding. I want to stay sharp so I can keep telling my stories. I want to age with grace, not fear. Each morning, read it out loud. Feel it in your bones. It might sound simple, but this habit shifts your mindset from passive aging to active living. And when that why is clear, the other habits, like stretching, hydrating, or eating protein, stop feeling like chores. They become acts of devotion to the life you're still building. So don't just do healthy things, do them with purpose. That one sentence why might be the strongest medicine you take all day. Because the truth is, aging with strength starts in your mind. And your reason? That's what gives every step, stretch, and sip its meaning. Let's take a moment and bring it all together. These 7 morning habits may seem small: light, water, movement, intention. But make no mistake, they are powerful. Each one is like a tiny vote for your future self. Because this isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. Every habit you practice today is helping you preserve more than just health. You're protecting your independence. You're fueling your clarity. You're keeping your body strong enough to hug your grandkids, garden without pain, or even dance at your great-grandchild's wedding. You're not waiting around for aging to happen to you. You're taking the driver's seat. And that matters. Because aging well isn't luck, it's daily choices. And you are absolutely in control of that. It doesn't have to be all 7 habits at once. Start with 1. Build from there. What matters is that you begin, and that you stay consistent. Not for perfection, but for progress. So here's my question to you: which of these 7 habits feels easiest for you to start tomorrow morning? Pick one. Let me know in the comments, I read every single one. And your answers help me create better content for this community. And if today's video gave you clarity, hope, or even just one good idea to hold on to, tap that like button and hit subscribe. It helps this message reach other seniors who need it too. Because here on Better Aging Advice, our mission is simple: to help you stay sharp, steady, and strong, at every age. You're not done growing. And we're here to grow with you.